mom and dad. Your mom and dad. Your mom and dad. Your mom and dad.
Well, welcome home, family.
Oh, yeah.
It's your mom and dad, and the OG D&D crew is back together. Huzzah! Huzzah! Family, I could not be more happy right now. I've been buzzing for days waiting for this moment, because back at it again, we of course are joined by the absolute legend, our Lord and Savior, DM extraordinaire, who also does the best character voices of all time. You know that I am talking about our DM, Oliver the Kid, aka Bryan Sammis. He's back in the That was so magical and mystical. And you're warriored up with this.
Yeah. What is that called?
A pauldron.
A pauldron.
Yes.
Wow.
I feel like there's a pun in there somewhere, and I'm going to try to find it.
Oh, yeah.
Pauldron.
There's a witch with a cauldron.
In a rock and a pauldron.
We'll find it. I'm taking
It was
notes for
some guy
later.
back in the day. He's like, I don't like that I don't have my own.
Yeah.
His name was Paul. And he's just like, you have a cauldron. Pauldron.
Yeah.
I'm like, fine.
Yeah,
Paul.
fine.
Paul in love with a
have
witch?
that.
That's fine, Paul. We don't care.
And also, family, my heart is so full, because here with us today in the
I'm
studio
here.
is, of course, my husband, but also our dearest Uncle Lee, aka Je Quoi, is in the studio with us. Je Quoi, I have missed you so much. I know you have been traveling, taking a sabbatical, reading tomes, studying the stars. I know that you had to get away from our craziness, mine and Chargarian's craziness for a moment. But I also have to say, how dare you, Je Quoi, leave me with Chargarian, because it has been a literal nightmare. Okay? No one talks about the demon odor that comes from a small space.
Yeah, the air is
Big
very
flap,
clean.
small space.
Yeah, the air is clean up in the stars. I can't lie.
I understand why you needed to get away.
Is it nice up there? Why am I getting roasted? You know what I mean?
But
I'm just a
also,
simple demon.
Je Quoi, when you were gone, Chargarian was having a full-blown existential crisis.
Yeah, dude.
And you're better at handling that than I am.
Yeah,
so I'm
no.
just so happy that you're with us again.
Here to heal physically, mentally, therapy sessions.
This is what I need.
It's canon that you are his therapist.
Yeah.
And you've been gone, so you've just been going off the rails.
My child.
And I always think that,
Claus
like,
returned.
he likes Cawford. Just that there's some kind of weird vibe.
Right, yeah,
Because
I think
anyone has a weird
I
vibe
think
with
Chuck
him.
has thought that about every
That's what I mean.
NPC
That's
we've
what I mean.
done.
So it's like, of course he's back.
Yeah.
From the star, whatever. You know what I mean?
I introduced
God, Je
one
Quoi's
an
back.
NPC who goes, "Hey," and you go, "Okay." So you just
Interesting.
Like, you okay? Really? Yeah.
Oh, are you really doing this?
So you like the girl that I'm into?
Yeah,
Great. Good to know.
Our therapist is back in the building, and family, it's time to do some D&D.
Oh, it's good to be back.
I feel as if, because it's been a moment, that we should, per usual, reintroduce our characters just
Yes.
a smidgy. So,
Yes.
should I start?
I think you should.
Absolutely.
So family, my name is Cindy Cawford. A lot of people call me Cawford. You can call me Caw. My friends do. And my lovers. Actually, my lovers, they actually make more of a caw sound in the bedroom. Doesn't matter. Anyway, once upon a time, I was born in a nest.
Just watching Evan. What, dude?
I was once upon a time born in a nest. And I don't know who my birth parents are, but a crow mother and father adopted me and brought me into the family of all my crow brothers and sisters. And my hero's journey is to find my birth parents, but I know deep down I am part crow, and I know I will be right about this. I appear human, but I am part crow. Side note, though, my hero's journey, there's been a little caveat that's been added to my hero's journey, because last time we were together, Je Quoi, when you were doing your monastical sabbatical,
Whoa, sick.
my so-called friends, quote unquote friends, made me go to Sally's birthday party.
Oh, no.
They made me go to Sally's birthday party, and whilst we were there, Sally, I think, killed everyone at the party, including his cousin Keg, and then created a skin suit of me to wear, and she disappeared with this skin suit and is off somewhere looking like me. So that's part of my new hero's journey.
Speaking of witches, you guys watched her disappear on a broom, a flying broom.
Yes, Cauldron Pauldron.
Yes, Cauldron Pauldron. You guys, and you were also supposed to die. She left you to die, and it was only by the your wits that you guys survived.
And on a personal note, another reason we survived was because a wonderful rat from potentially New York. I'm still not sure. named
Like more of a Pittsburgh.
named Daniel Ratcliffe. He really saved the day for us. And at the end, he ate the secret cheese. And I don't know if you recall, but he became 6 feet tall and 7 inches. Yeah. And personal note, Daniel and I have been casually seeing each other. It's nothing serious, but Daniel and I,
that's right. 6'7", 1 inch taller than you.
He became a rat king.
And it's unbelievable too, because it's just like, I'm from hell and I'm living in hell again. You know what I mean?
Because of this is part of the existential crisis.
This is part of what we haven't talked about.
Now that you know that Daniel is 1 inch taller than you, it's part of your existential crisis.
Hell never burned me as much as this is.
Exactly. Exactly. You always say it best.
We can get a little lift on those hooves.
Yeah, I honestly think I was thinking about getting that Tom Cruise, insert.
Does he do that?
Yeah, he wears, he walks with like a couple inches. I'm thinking about getting like a 2-inch insert in my hoof.
Yeah, you can
like a hoof pad.
You could join the D&D equivalent of Scientology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's part of his lore.
Yeah.
Huzzah, family. Before we dive further into this D&D episode, which you're in for a treat, this is a fun one, wanted to do 2 things. First, take a quick moment to remind you all that we have this D&D episode today, and then on Friday, we're having a call home episode, reconnecting with the fam. So go ahead and send in all of your call home voicemails if you've got any drama going on, romantic questions, partnerships, kids, all the questions. Go ahead and send them to the call home voicemail, and we're going to be going over a bunch of those on our Friday episode. We want to hear from you, obviously. And second, wanted to remind you all that after this week, we want to be diving back into some reality TV before Bachelor in Paradise begins, Golden Bachelor, all these things. And so we want to hear from you all what you're interested in us recapping. We'll do other things besides recapping, but we want to hear what you all are interested in. So we mentioned Temptation Island, which it sounds like a lot of you are vibing with us doing Temptation Island. But in the YouTube comments, go ahead and let us know or send us DMs. What show would you be interested in us recapping? Would it be Temptation Island, Battle Camp on Netflix? I know Pilot Pete's going to be in a new show, The Valley, $1 million something or other. I don't remember the name. But just go ahead in the YouTube comments. Let us know. Send us the DMs. We'll remind you again about this on Friday, and we'll just tally up all of your thoughts. And if they're close, maybe we'll do a poll at the end of the week and then dive into recapping something or other.
Love it.
Very excited. Okay, but let's take a quick pause before we get into this D&D campaign with the OG players. I am so happy and filled with joy right now. Family, so I actually just got back from New York because I went to go see Katie. Seeing my incredible friend was everything. I miss her so much. But I was a little tense about the travel portion because I am a nervous flyer. This time, though, I was good to go because I used Headspace. We both have been using Headspace for years, and it is our favorite. It has truly benefited me more than I can say. Headspace is the app that helps me and 100 million people with their mental health and well-being with guided meditations, mindfulness practices, breathing, and calming exercises, and so much more. I'm reducing stress, boosting my mood, and sleeping better. So I use the Headspace guided meditations every single day. They help me so much, just like mentally preparing for the day. I use their calming exercises all the time. I used one the other day when I was waiting in the doctor's office, and I actually used their fear of flying one before boarding the plane. And when I tell you it made a world of a difference, and it just always does, Headspace is just my favorite.
Yeah,
It's my
that
favorite.
was huge for you.
It was huge for me, everybody. It was big.
Headspace combines scientifically proven benefits of meditation and mindfulness with modern practices, and you learn from experienced meditation teachers too. The app has customized and personalized approaches to help you navigate through all of life's moments, big and small. I love how customized it is for specific situations. It's helped me so much. And if you are a total newbie or have been meditating for years, there's always content for what you're going through. Whenever I use it, it feels like it was made just for me.
It really
It's
does.
amazing.
Another thing I love is that when I'm short on time, Headspace has these like quick on the go programs that help me get in the right headspace in just a few minutes. Plus, with over 1,000 hours of mindfulness exercises, it's got the most complete meditation library I've ever seen, so I can always find something that works for me. Like I said, we've been using Headspace for years, and still, because their library is so vast, I'm constantly discovering new guided meditations or calming exercises that like I need in that specific moment. It's really incredible. The Headspace app is just one of those things that in my personal life I'm always recommending to people because it's helped my mental health so much. Feel good and mean it when you say it. For a limited time, get Headspace free for 60 days. Go to headspace.com/momanddad60. That's HEADSPACE.com/momanddad60. That's 60. Headspace.com/momanddad60 to unlock all of Headspace free for 60 days. Headspace.com/momanddad60. All right, let's get to it. All right, Chargarian. Would you like to...
Chargarian from the depths of hell, born and raised. Left the lifestyle, tried to fit in, couldn't. Now I'm on Earth, kind of figuring out my way.
Earth.
Well, not Earth, but that's what I call it.
Yeah, it's Earth. It's Earth to me.
It's Earth to me because I've always heard about Earth.
Yeah.
And I always thought it sounded amazing. But no, I'm huge. Got a skin flap. I'll talk about it here and there as we go forward. Now, I have, the body of kind of a beast. Got kind of a large, massive goat body,
Yes.
human chest, demonic head. Anyway, it's going to be tough for me to fit in, but I'm kind of figuring it out, and it's not going well. Oh no! Cawford has massive
Crow boobs.
And it's very distracting. And I'm trying to kind of figure out my own way, but she doesn't like me. And they're very distracting, especially I'm from hell too, so that's right up my alley. So anyway, that's kind of my vibe. And I don't know, I just want to get into this because I'm not doing good mentally. I thought me and Cawford had a thing. Now she's dating a 6'7" rat. I got to get, lifts. It's just a nightmare.
There's a void in between your legs and in your heart.
I'm a walking void.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Just flapping in the wind.
I'm flapping in the wind.
Thank you, Chargarian.
Yeah, no problem.
Je Quoi?
Yeah, Je Quoi. I gotta remember. I mean, Je Quoi came from the swamp, from the swamp druid.
All right.
All right. The frogs. Oh, yeah, the voice. The frogs guided me over to this wonderful party. They, here they are.
Oh, he has his frog with him.
My guiding frog.
You made a purse out of one of them? Pretty messed up, dude.
He donated my life, or his life, but also I learned some plastic surgery, so I can do we can hoof you out.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
yes.
I appreciate that.
Dr. Je Quoi.
A true friend.
Perhaps.
Great. Now she's going to like a doctor.
License questionable. But then after our last meeting, Je Quoi, we took a Lincoln Navigator to the stars.
What? Doing this the whole time?
Doing this with
your
my
fingers.
frogs,
All right.
And we learned celestial powers, and I've created a new animal, the Eggbert, potato dog.
Wow.
Potato
And I can,
dog.
they're swamp dogs, but also star dogs.
Whoa.
The
big
fact
birds.
that Eggbert has become D&D canon is giving me chills.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Eggbert today in star form, dirt form, Bert form. Yeah.
Love that.
It's good to be back.
Oh, it's so good to have you
good to
back,
have
Je Quoi. Dr. Je Quoi.
Doctor.
Doctor.
now.
Don't forget.
Doc Joie.
Internet Dr. Je Quoi.
Internet doctor. Je Quoi.
Doctor.
Swamp Doctor Je Quoi.
Swamp Dr. Je Quoi with his army of frogs and newly made Egbert.
Je Quoi.
Doc Quoi.
Well, my fellow crow workers, are you ready to get into this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the bass. I can feel the bass.
There.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. On the world of Iola, not Earth. Chill. Although Mexico is canon. That much is true.
Cabo is kidding.
Yeah, so you could get there because that's kind of like a transplanar nexus sort of a vibe. You could get
okay.
there. On the world of Iola, in the town of Almsford, some time has passed since Sally's birthday. And we come through the clouds on a beautiful day in this sort of small town to a group of friends walking through the streets. We see Cindy Cawford, we see Chug, we see Je Quoi, and we see Daniel Radcliffe,
Boyfriend.
who
so tall.
has some mail in his hands. He maybe has just picked up some mail for you guys. And also he has invited you guys out as sort of, he's been saving up and as a joint birthday gift for you guys, just on your general birthdays, he planned something and you guys kind of don't know what he's planned for you. A little surprise.
Do you hear that? My boyfriend's rich.
And he's a planner, and that's something you've always been critical about. Is that I'll make plans?
And as you guys are sort of walking through the streets, let's start out with a roll. Let's roll a perception or nature. You can choose to roll a d20,
Okay.
and you'll add either your perception, your nature.
6.
6,
That's a 10.
10,
6.
6. Okay, so some pretty low
Yikes.
rolls. So nice day, not much going on.
And that's a wrap.
Yeah. Yeah, not much going on. A guy sort of maybe as he's walking by bumps into Chug and keeps walking. Chug has no idea that he just got robbed of a gold coin. Totally.
Of our special coins that Je Quoi has brought back from.
Yeah, coins from another realm.
Yeah.
By the way, just for doing that, very, very sweet of you. Everybody take something called inspiration. I don't know if we've used that before. I think we have, but
With the coins from another realm?
yeah.
Always. Oh, love that.
I'm going to let's do something pretty, I'm going to give you two options here. This seems like a fun thing to do with this is, first of all, on your sheet, there's something for inspiration, which you can mark that you have it. And once during this session today, you can re-roll. You don't like the result of your roll, just you use that inspiration, re-roll it.
Okay.
Let's do something fun too, where at any point tonight, you can flip this like a coin. And it will just be a straight up, you succeed on what you're trying to do, or you fail. It'll be, and we're gonna make it's gonna be very high stakes too, because we're gonna go, this is a natural 20, which means a critical success. This is a natural 1, critical failure.
I love that.
Oh, I have chills all over
At
my
any
body.
point tonight, you can use your inspiration. At any point tonight, you can use that.
Is that an individual thing or a collective thing?
Individual.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
And obviously just be careful when flipping these, try and do it in your hands.
Right.
As
don't wanna
these are
break
lovely
them.
gifts. But as you're walking, and none of you notice anything. It's a sort of beautiful day out. I think, Je Quoi, you being so attuned with nature, you notice not a lot of birds chirping. You're walking throughout the town. Nice day. The sun's out. The town is hustle bustle. The town has recovered since tragedy after tragedy after tragedy we've seen here. There was the cult, our very first session ever, the evil cult outside of town. There was the massacre at Sally's birthday party. This town's been through a lot, but spirits are high. Some time has passed. People are out and about. But yeah, there's not a lot of like animals or about. You don't really hear like the bird chirping that you'd normally hear, but other than that, everything seems pretty normal.
All right.
Daniel turns to you guys and goes, "Hey, so I did something for yous that is pretty, listen, I did something for yous guys that it's fun for all of us. And listen, don't take it, Cindy. So it's just fun. We don't have to overthink it. We don't have to think too hard about it. I don't know what kind of stuff you're into. But we don't have to think too hard about it. It's just a fun thing I did for us. That we go in, it's quick, It's not something that's going to take all day. I saved up. I did this for yous. We get in there and we have a little fun. And don't overthink it. Be yourself. Chug.
Get to it.
Chug, be
Get to the. What are we doing? God damn
Chug.
it!
Don't let anybody ever tell you that
You
you're
really take up a lot of space.
Chug. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you're not 6'7", okay? Because
You literally did.
don't let anybody ever tell you that like you're some big, ugly ogre or whatever. Like that you're dumb. Don't let anybody tell you that.
No one said that except you.
I always knew I was gonna date a New Yorker. I just, I just felt it.
He says, "What good, dude? That's the energy you need to keep." As you turn the corner and you guys see a pretty rickety sign, like a definitely like a pop-up. This is not a staple of the town. Maybe it's over the tavern. It usually says the Drunken Frog, but right now there's a piece of wood over it just for today that says Almsford Group Speed Dating. Right? Meet some people, get in there.
Daniel, I have a question for you.
Daniel's gonna bang another.
I actually only bought 3 tickets for you guys, but if you want me to go too.
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
Join us.
are you inferring? I thought that we were seeing each other.
Exclusive. This is what I'm saying. I bought it a long time ago.
I just,
Yeah.
it seemed like you were kind of obsessed with me, so I
Right.
thought that I was
Classic fuck rat.
kind of.
Hey, well, it was either there's not a lot of options.
Classic fuck rat.
Yeah, I know. But it's either this or macrame. I don't know.
You know what? No. You know what? You know
I thought
what?
it'd be fun.
No,
And also,
you know
hey,
what?
I'm not opposed to getting another somebody in there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do it. I'm sure I'll have a great time speed dating and won't
Yeah.
have any sort of problems. Right, Dr. Je Quoi?
We'll be all right.
Yeah. And you know what, Chuck? You're right. I'll get a ticket. I'll come in with you. We'll meet some nice people. We'll mix it up. Come on, Cindy. This would be good for them, huh? This would be good for Chuck. We need to get him out of the rut he's been in.
Yeah. That sounds great.
That sounds
That
great.
sounds great, Daniel. I will enjoy meeting so many other people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Me too.
It's working.
You guys enter in here, and sort of the vibe of this place is more group style than individual solo speed dating. So there's sort of a big table that people sit around, and you see that as you walk in, there is this thing sitting in the middle of the table, which I have a little handout for.
Prezzies? So many prezzies today.
little prezzy.
Exclusives?
It looks like this. So it looks like a ring that has diamonds all throughout the front of it, and it is definitely like there's magic or like from this thing, and it's in the center of the table. And he says, yeah. So you come. So it's sort of like they're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. So we go around, we meet people, we sort of get their vibe and whatever. And then there's also like they gamify it, right? Everybody's got to gamify everything these days. And you play something called Lover's Dice. So after you meet somebody, you pick out of game. You'll pick a number of D6s, the normal dice,
Okay.
and you can pick as many as you want, and you'll roll them. High roll wins, but if any of the dice roll a 1, you lose. So you get to pick. You could just roll 1. I don't want to risk getting a 1, but somebody else could roll 3 or 4 or 10. And if you roll a 1, you lose, and you get the sense that whoever rolls the highest will win this thing at the end of the session of the group speed dating.
Okay. I want that ring.
Daniel says, "What do you guys think? Should we sit down and meet some of these people?"
Yeah, Daniel, sounds great.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it, Chug.
Yeah, let's do it.
Love it.
You guys sit down at this table and you look around the table and you see there are 4 other people here. There is sort of an old wizard, is how you would describe him. Big beard, green robes, big floppy hat, cane at his side, a butterfly on top of the staff, sort of its wings going. He's sitting there drinking a big stein of something, takes it down, froth right here on his mustache of his beard.
Boozer.
You see, there's a attractive looking early 30s woman with like pink hair who looks a
Now
little,
we're talking.
a little edgy. She's got some tattoos.
Yeah.
She's smoking like a pipe inside, smoking it. She maybe is also drinking a big stein of beer, not a wine, a big stein. You see also there's a little goblin sitting there. It seems to be probably in his older for a goblin. And you see that he's wearing a trash bag over his body. And he looks to be drinking like a stein, another stein as well. But you see that it's got like some mold on it. And when he drinks it, it looks like whatever sludge is inside is like viscous. And then you see right next to him, sort of floating there is a wasp's nest. Just floating over a chair.
That's the
So
fourth.
this is looking good for me. I'll be honest with you.
Those are the four people.
The fourth person is a wasp
I love
nest.
this.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Well,
Daniel sort of looks at you guys as you sit down and goes, "What do we think? First impressions."
Love.
Yeah?
Pink hair.
Think yeah, okay.
My style.
well, I have always had a thing for older men, and none of you are old enough for me, have never been old enough for me, so I'm interested in talking to this wizardly fellow. Je Quoi? Anyone catching your fancy?
I mean, I want to kind of taste some of that slime. It looks like it get real trippy up in there.
Right, okay.
Maybe I'll see some weird stuff.
Right,
Maybe
Maybe
we'll
you-
all see some weird stuff.
Maybe you'll be wearing a trash bag at the end of it.
I mean, yeah. Looks fun.
Maybe I'll talk to the wasps. Okay, yeah. No, right. This is good.
Your idea.
He looks at the flyer for this thing, and it says no losers allowed. He goes, no losers. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's do it. And let's have you guys roll initiative. Is how we'll go through who goes first. And on your turn, you will sort of give me your pitch. You'll also roll your dice because we'll see who wins this item for you guys. And you have a little session with the person
D20?
you picked out. A D20, and then you'll add. You have a number, an initiative number over there.
16.
Ooh.
Where's initiative?
16. Initiative is right.
That's a 1 for me, so that's 2.
Ooh. Okay.
17.
Oh, a natural one.
A natural
Je
one. I
Quoi.
might wind up like dead in a trash bag.
That is so funny.
The goblin's gonna put you in a trash bag.
Yeah, you're smelling the trash, and it smells kind of good.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
There's something about this goblin. You said you're a 17?
17.
Not to be outdone by the 16. Chug,
Classic.
you are up first. And you see this woman with sort of pink hair. Before we do anything, roll your 3 d6s, and the highest number of your group will win this magic item. But if you roll
So
a 1,
highest number of a single die? Or,
no,
it's
you'll
like
add
the
'em-
total.
a total. But if any of them are a
Sure.
1,
I'm going to go 4. I'm going to go 4.
okay.
Oh.
Let people
But you
know.
even said it was that the 3 was conservative, so it means like, all right.
Oh, no one.
no ones.
So we got 12, 14.
Yeah, 4, 4, 4, 2. Wow. Okay. A 14. That's going to be kind of hard to beat. Not even gonna lie.
All right, family, we have to take a quick pause in this D&D adventure to tell you that I think it's safe to say that after their wild adventure, Cawford, Chargarian, and Je Quoi will be sleeping well. They'll be sleeping well, but the question is, will Jess be sleeping well? Because for years, sleep was rough for me. It would take me forever to fall asleep. And then once I did, I was constantly tossing and turning, waking up throughout the night. It's so just easy to get into a cycle of sleepless nights, exhausted days, and feeling like you're falling behind everywhere else. That's why I am so excited to share something that made a real difference in my life, and that's Beam's Dream Powder. Beam is a healthy nighttime blend packed with science-backed ingredients shown to improve sleep so you can wake up refreshed and ready to take on the day. Hear me when I say Beam's Dream Powder has changed the game for me sleeping-wise. I am shook. And I'm also very well rested. I'm falling asleep quickly before I can even read, which is saying a lot, okay? I stay asleep through the night, and when I wake up, I'm not groggy. Like, I feel great. It's also wild how good sleep just helps life overall, because now I have more energy, I'm more productive, I'm more peaceful, and I'm just obsessed with Dream.
Yeah, so Dream is made with a powerful blend of all natural ingredients, reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin. It's designed to help you sleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling amazing. And like Jess said, it delivers just that. And unlike other sleeping aids, there's no next day grogginess, just great restful sleep. It's become a part of our nightly routine, simple, easy, and effective, and a huge added bonus, Dream tastes incredible.
Yeah, it's delicious,
Yeah, it's so
which
good.
is a huge added bonus. Truly, I drink it before bed. It's like my yummy treat, all cozy, and then boom, amazing night's sleep, and I'm waking up energized for the day. And I'm not the only one. Beam has already improved over 17.5 million nights of sleep, helping people across the country wake up and feel their best. So here's the deal. Beam is giving our listeners their best offer yet. Try their best-selling Dream Powder and get up to 40% off for a limited time. Go to shopbeam.com/momdad and use code MOMDAD at checkout. That's shopbeam.com/momdad and use code MOMDAD for up to 40% off. By supporting Beam, you support the show and all of us fellow sleepers and parents out there. So place your first order of Beam and start getting your best sleep tonight. Okay, D&D time.
That's a high roll.
Power of the flap.
You sit down and you're across from this lady with the pink hair, and she says, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Pinky.
Yes.
I'm Pinky. Oh, yes?
sorry. Back to what you were saying.
No, I'm Pinky. What's your whole deal?
Well, the flap tells all, but I'm trying to find my way. I'm trying to find my love. I'm trying to find a connection. I've been burned. I've been scorched.
What is this character voice that he's now stepping into to try to
this
sexify?
Daniel leans over and goes, "Just be yourself, Chuck. What are we talking about?"
I watched the Office, and he did like a date mic thing, and I'm working on like a new character because
Date chug.
Date chug, because personally, being myself has not worked out.
So I'm trying something new. Kind of a mysterious.
I like it. This is wow. It's very you're very interesting. You're very striking. I've never seen anybody that looks quite like you.
Thank you. You as well.
Oh, thanks. So are you from here?
Well, no, I'm from hell.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm from hell.
the hell?
Yeah, HE double hockey sticks. Yeah.
Oh, exotic. I'd love to visit someday.
You would die on impact immediately.
Oh,
Yeah, I couldn't bring you
there's
home.
nothing that you could do to help me. You couldn't give me any sort of resistance.
Your flesh would melt off immediately.
Oh, could I? What if we made like a suit? Could I make a suit to go down there and not get burned?
Well, the problem is even if you could survive the heat, my brothers and sisters would tear you limb from limb immediately and eat and roast on your flesh and then take your soul and
Right.
torture you for all eternity.
But if
so
I
it's
went-
not quite.
if
the
I went down
vibe.
with you, you could protect me though.
Yeah, that's true. For
Right.
like maybe a couple days.
Oh,
So you
okay.
get to you quick though.
Yeah, quick trip in and out.
Yeah, just
2
a quick say
days.
hi, bye.
Well, lovely to meet you. I'm not from Omsford. I'm with the carnival.
Carnival.
Oh yeah, we just set up outside of town.
What do you do at the carnival?
I actually do a couple different things. So
Kind of like a flexibility thing?
I do the acrobatics.
Okay.
I do acrobatics.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. I've heard that's quite incredible to watch.
My one of my best friends is a drider, which as she explains is sort of the top half of the person is a person and the bottom half is a spider.
Whoa.
So sort of like what are they called? Centaur. Sort of like a centaur, but instead of a horse bottom, it's a big spider. Because the acrobatics, we do the swinging and all that. I don't do that as much these days. I'm sort of training the next group. I've been with them for a while, and although you're 30, you're not old, but there's always young bucks coming up. But
Yeah.
listen, I'm not putting any pressure on you, but I think people would pay money to see you. Is there anything like unique about you other than the way that you look? Like, is there something about you that would maybe like shock an audience?
Well, aside from my general appearance, I do have what's known as the flap.
The flap.
Yeah, and it's in between. It's in my loins, but
Okay.
when you look inside of it, you see your deepest fears realized.
Oh.
So while it might scare people, it's also kind of like why people like horror film. It's like they like to be scared.
Right.
So you look in the flap, your worst nightmares don't come true, but you see them.
We do have, so at the carnival, we do have certain areas that are for adults, and we have things like this. I mean, people know what they sign up for. Wow. Well, not to, tear you away from this town that you must love. You must have so many friends here and be living the life, but not to tear you away from it. But if you ever had were so inclined.
I'm very interested.
Yeah. Well, we're right outside of town. We open tonight, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right up.
Chug, this could be a new
This
start
could
for
be a
you.
career for me. Could be something to be accepted.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah, because you don't flap.
Yeah, you know what they say, Jack. Big flap, small spaces.
I know that there's an offense in there.
All right, I love that. And as you guys seem to be hitting it off, actually, you know what? Let's roll. I think you role played that pretty well. Let's go ahead and you're gonna roll persuasion,
Okay.
performance, or there are other skills on there. However you best wish to be perceived. Like you could roll an intimidation and like you're trying to scare her off way,
Sure.
but like you're trying to be like
tough.
tough. So your choice of what to roll, and you'll have advantage. So you'll roll twice, take the higher number, and then add your skill. And that'll be just sort of for how
Roll one of these.
a D20, and then it'll just be for how she's feeling about the interaction.
Got it. Okay. Should roll twice.
Roll twice. Oh,
20.
that was a natural 20. Can't roll higher than a natural 20.
All right.
Gosh,
We're so back.
this is the worst day ever. First, Sally takes my skin suit. Then my boyfriend Daniel takes me to a speed dating round, and then who I thought we were really hitting it
Because
off.
even though I am
And
from
now
hell, my morals are
Chargarian.
high.
Now Chargarian is hitting it off with some pink-haired, flexible.
Very flexible, I've heard.
She at the end of your date, she takes off. She was wearing this like robe, and on this robe, there's like all these patches. Sort of, it's kooky, but she seems pretty kooky and pretty out there. And at the end of your date, she sort of takes off her robe and
Now we're talking.
puts it around you.
Oh.
And like ties it, and says, she says, "This is my my insurance that you'll come by because I need this back."
She's got tricks.
She's got way more game than Cawford ever had.
And she gives you this robe that has all these patches on it, which I will let you take this off, and you can maybe even read what it does.
Take this off.
Yeah, you can take that off and read what it is.
Robe of useful items.
And then on the back, each patch, just so you don't have to read that whole block of text, each patch is one of those things. So it's a patch on a cloak, but when you pull the patch off, it can turn into
Steel mirror, dagger, bullseye lantern, filled and lit, 10-foot pole, hempen rope, it's like a 50-foot coiled rope, or a sack.
So you have
Always
this
wanted one of those.
robe of useful items. Should you be in the situation where you need
So
any
she
of these things?
gave him a gift.
Yeah, with a natural 20, she gave you her robe to ensure that you return it.
Right.
But it is yours.
Wow, to use.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is hilarious. Kissing the card.
I'm kissing the robe.
Right, yes. You're like, I was in character, dude. I'm kissing the robe.
I'm in character.
I'm still getting roasted.
Cindy, you are up next, and you are sitting across from sort of this old, very frail.
And by the way, I'm smoking a cigarette now. And just like watching you in so much happiness.
As you sit down, do you want to do your roll first of the D6s?
Yes, let's do the roll first.
And choose however many you want to roll. The bar has been set pretty high.
Yeah. Well, since he had such a great roll, I think I'm going to have to go 5.
Okay.
Just
I love
one
it.
up it. All right. Come on. Mama needs her confidence back.
No ones is what we want.
I need that ring.
It would have been a very high roll.
It would have been, it's like all 5s and then there's a 1.
Oh, no.
5, 5, 5, 4, and then a
This
1.
day just keeps getting worse. It's supposed to be my birthday, right? Isn't that what Daniel said? It's a try-birthday situation.
Yes.
My birthday is not even close to
Yeah.
now. My boyfriend doesn't even know who I am, and now he wants me to date this old guy.
Classic fuck rat.
And you look across from you as your roll fails, and you look across from you, and this old man is sitting there with his staff, they're looking at you, and he's looking at you, making direct eye contact.
So he's sleeping with his eyes open.
He's just sitting there.
Can I use
You okay?
a spectral mage hand
Clear his airways?
to either check his pulse. Well, no, he's snoring, so we know he's alive.
Yes.
Can I slap him?
Yes.
Just not a aggressive slap, but a love slap to wake him up
Is there a
because
spell
I need
to get a sleep apnea machine?
Yes, the spectral hand, you cast a spell, this spectral hand goes over and sort of slaps him, and as it does, he goes, absolutely. No, and I was saying the exact same thing indeed. Yes. No, I agree. I too love the cinema. The cinema is one of my favorites. And I'm sorry, what was your name again?
I also love the cinema.
Yes.
My name is Cindy Cawford.
Cindy Cawford.
But you can go ahead and call me Caw because we're just getting so close.
Yes,
and
I will.
And what's your name exactly?
My name is Veneficus Alzaphius Stardock.
Is there a shorter version that I can call?
Some of my friends call me Al.
Al. So lovely to be here and meeting you. Question. First of all, full disclosure, I need you to know that I do love an older man.
Oh, well, might I say I'm 4,000 years old.
Wonderful, Al.
Yes.
My question is this: you appear to be a wizard of some sort.
Oh, indeed.
Is there something that you specialize in your wizardly power?
Oh, yes. So, years ago when I was born, hatched from an egg, I'm actually a breed of a rare moonstone dragon.
Oh.
Yes, on a plane that mirrors our own. What? Who's there?
Al. You were saying a specialty that maybe a dragon.
Yes.
Do you have any sort of mystical, magical power that just for fun, for funsies, you could maybe transform yourself into, I don't know, a 6'8" godlike Adonis looking, maybe no shirt, a low ride trousers, flowing dark hair.
6'8" dog like a bonnet.
A bonus.
A dog with a bonnet.
Okay, not quite. Let's keep this simple. Could you transform yourself to a very tall,
Very tall.
hot,
Hot.
38-year-old.
8-year-olds.
Yes.
38 years old. 38-year-olds.
Yes. That's
I
what you
could do that. Hot like the sun.
Yes. Overheated 8-year-olds.
A very attractive,
Attractive.
tall,
Tall.
middle-aged man.
Middle-aged. The Middle Ages.
Could you transform yourself into Theo James? What about
Oh.
just Theo James?
Yes, would you
There's
like
a
me? And I can narrate the whole movie as well.
That would be great.
Yes.
So long as you look like Theo James.
Do you want me to have the little monkey?
Sure.
I have the right guy, right? That's the guy who's in the monkey.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Theo James, Divergent,
Yeah.
White Lotus, The Gentleman.
Yes, yeah. He
okay.
was in the monkey.
Yep.
And he narrates the whole movie. And yeah, there's a big monkey with the cloud.
Yeah,
Yes,
monkey. I could do with or without the monkey, but so long as you look like Theo James, just for a time being,
Yes.
could you transform yourself into that? I just feel like it would be fun.
Theo James with or without the monkey. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I could do that.
Would you do that for me?
Right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody take a step back. This is gonna get crazy. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d20 here. We'll see how close he gets to Theo James.
Theo James is canon.
But if it gets like super low,
Right.
I request that it goes the opposite way.
Yeah. He's doing something.
Yeah,
so
okay.
it's
he's-
either
okay,
gonna.
okay,
No,
got
hold on
it,
a second. You can't make a request unless
Yeah,
you're
I'm making a
wanting to
request.
flip your magic coin over here and do whatever you're gonna do to make sure that if he's not, Theo James, that he looks like
How
somebody
many
else.
times do we get to flip this?
Once.
It's not the time.
Okay.
I got pink-haired Flexi, so
Here we go.
Big haired flex.
That is an 8. He does that, and he looks like all of his features change to Theo James feature. The butterfly on top of his staff turns into a monkey, and he looks exactly like Theo James if Theo James was 4,000 years old. So big beard still there, but you can tell like his bone structure under the beard has changed.
4,000 years ago, he was smoking hot Theo James.
And he goes, "What do you think?
Well,
Pretty good."
it. I guess it will have to do, Al.
Yes, I am somewhat of a powerful wizard. If you ever find yourself in the Fey realm, I'd love to show you the Moonstone Manor.
Is that where you live?
It is.
And is it large?
And some might say in charge.
So, Al, are you saying that you're interested in seeing me again?
Absolutely.
And that you might be rich because this place sounds big.
Oh, yes, so rich. I told you, I'm technically actually a dragon. Dragons I have a horde.
Well, well, you know that I can speak and read Draconic.
Can you really?
I can. Mhm.
Can you really?
Yes, I can.
Well. I wonder what would happen. What do the babies of a dragon and a crow look like? Oh, jeez. Alzapia, stop it.
It's gone a little far for me, but we're going to keep pretending here.
A little desperate. I'm sensing from that old guy. He's probably been alone a long time.
I don't know if you've
heard.
heard Chargarian, but he once was Theo James about 3,950 something years ago, and he's extremely rich. So I think I'm doing just
There's nothing hotter
fine.
than used to be hot.
And he keeps to himself, and you know I'm a very independent woman.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Look at him. He's got so much energy.
Al!
Yes, my monkey. And if you'd like to roll a persuasion, performance, or whatever you deem necessary for your interaction here.
Okay.
Even like an arcana, since there was magic involved.
Well, I know I was charming.
Yes.
So let's see how it goes.
And you have advantage. You can roll twice, take the higher number.
Okay, that's 17.
Oh, amazing.
And not 17. 5.
Cool.
So
And so I think with the 17, I actually will let you decide, because you were actually interested in Pinky. I will let you decide. With the 17, do you want this to have gone really well? Or do you want this to have gone to the point where, like, this guy won't bother you again?
Let me make something very clear, okay?
Yes.
I feel desperate. My life is crumbling before my eyes right now, okay? So do I want Al? No, but I'm gonna need it to look like it went really well so that everybody around me thinks that maybe I'm falling for Al, and
Right.
that I'll try to convince, maybe I'll try to charm everybody else later into finding him charming somehow.
love
So it went well.
You got a plan.
Yeah,
You're
I
going
have a
into this
plan.
whole thing with a plan.
Crows have the biggest brain to body ratio of all birds, so
Yeah.
I'm very intelligent.
As that eyes wide open.
Okay, D&D family, have to take a quick pause and remind you all that Mother's Day is almost here, and as a mother, I can say the number one thing your mom wants from you is to call her, right? This Mother's Day, you can give her a call, of course, and give her an Aura digital picture frame. You all know Aura digital picture frames are our absolute favorite, and in my humble opinion, the best gift that you can give someone. Like, if you have a loved one who lives farther away, you can constantly be present in each other's lives by uploading a picture or video to their Aura frame. So it's like you're actually together almost. It's amazing. We've given Aura frames to pretty much everyone in our family at this point, I think, and it's their favorite gift we've ever given them. We've shared this before, but one of my favorite Aura memories is that years ago, we gave my Nana an Aura frame, and we'd upload pictures and videos of us and Ember, and she would have this Aura frame right next to her favorite chair, and she would just watch those pictures all day, and she would text me, be like, this is my favorite picture. And so then when she passed away, we ended up taking the Aura frame and bringing it home. And now we have the Aura frame going all the time. And we're seeing all the photos that she used to see and watch of us. And it feels like, I don't know, it feels like she's still with us. It's incredibly special. And I treasure it so much.
Yeah, Aura frames are amazing.
Yeah, they really are.
They're easy to set up too. Just takes about 2 minutes to set up a frame using the Aura app. You can add unlimited photos and videos and invite as many people as you want to a frame. There are absolutely no hidden fees or subscriptions. It plays live photos and video up to 30 seconds. Just upload videos up to 30 seconds long, and your favorite live iPhone photos will play right on the frame. The embedded speaker can play audio on demand, and you can share photos or videos from any device, and they will instantly appear on the frame wherever it is in the world. No memory card required.
Aura Frame was actually named the best digital photo frame by Wirecutter and featured in 495 gift guides last year. So yeah. So the next time you need to call your mom, you can also send her a new pic of you from that trip that you've been telling her about right from your phone. It is so special, and I just can't tell you how much connectedness and joy it's brought to our family. It just means a lot. Aura has a great deal for Mother's Day. For a limited time, listeners can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off plus free shipping on their best-selling Carver matte frame. This frame is gorgeous, okay? That's auraframes.com, promo code MOMDAD. That's auraframes.com, promo code MOMDAD. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. All right, let's get back to the adventure, baby.
As that is taking place, you are talking with the trash bag.
Yeah.
And before that, would you like to roll your D6s?
Oh, sure. I'll roll
You're talking to the trash
4.
bag.
4, okay.
Yeah.
So you got to beat with 4. You have to beat remember what you got? 14?
14.
Okay.
Come on, Je Quoi.
Okay, that's
Any ones?
11. No ones. So far 11, 2 more. And that is 21.
21.
Je Quoi.
With 21.
Thank God.
So I'm actually going to go ahead and give this to you right now. I'll just read it since you're over there.
Yeah.
But this is something that you can keep with you. You have on you.
the magic
This
ring.
is a magic ring, and it is the Ring of Protection. You have a +1 bonus to your AC, which is your armor class.
Yeah.
So you can mark that. And you have a +1 bonus to all of your saving throws.
Wow.
Which is what happens if somebody were to
Wow.
shoot a fireball at you. You'd have to make a dexterity saving throw, like get out of the way.
Got it.
+1 to all your saving throws, +1 to your AC, and this is yours forever.
He is truly Dr. Je Quoi.
Dr.
With the
Shaw.
saving throws. Yes.
My precious.
The Ring of Protections. Maybe inside that ring, there's a pack of condoms. Just for protection.
My God.
dating.
You never know. It's a speed dating thing. And as you get there, the goblin, sort of middle-aged goblin wearing a trash bag, right now at this point eating like a bone where there's definitely no meat still left on that bone. Maybe like the tiniest little gristle in a corner. Hey.
Hey, bud.
Hey. Hey, bud. Do you have any trash?
Trash?
What is your name?
I'm Je Quoi.
Oh, my name's Gobbling.
Gobbling. You know, I used to run with a pack of goblins in the swamp.
No way.
And it was some cave fungus that got me to the stars where I just came back from.
People give fungus a bad rap. You can eat it. It's fine. It doesn't. No, people make a big deal about when bread gets moldy. I eaten it plenty of times. Completely fine.
So how long have you lived in that trash bag?
Oh, well, until I find an older, smelly bag. This one's my bag. It's been a while.
I mean, are you part of the carnival too?
No.
No?
No, the back door here actually was open. I just walked in and sat down.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of trash at the carnival. That'd be my
Really?
recommendation. Doctor's orders.
Doctor's orders to go to the carnival.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, trash. Okay, I can do that. That sounds great. Do you want some of my bone?
Oh, no, man, that's all you. You got to get into that marrow. That's where all the good stuff is.
The
you know?
marrow. How do I get into the marrow? Break it?
We're about to break the bone. No?
Okay, I'm gonna try and break it. A 12, so maybe it takes a second. Whole table rocking while everybody else is trying to have a conversation. Yes. It's like gold.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Where'd that bone come from?
What?
What kind of bone is that?
But I don't know. I found it out back. Are you guys all here for something or?
We're dating.
Oh.
It's a speed dating
Yeah.
situation, and I feel like you and Je Quoi maybe have more of a paternal connection. I feel as if
Yeah, I'd say so.
he's guiding you a little more in the ways of finding marrow.
I think
but
technically he's now my doctor.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And you said fungus.
Yeah, my fungal friend.
Maybe one day you can lead me to where your pack of goblins died. There might still be some meat on the bones.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sure they're real ripe now. Got to go into the lands of Floridia for that one.
Drool just hits the table. Wow. Well, anyways, nice to meet you, Je Quoi.
Nice to meet you,
I'm
friend.
going to go to the carnival.
I'll probably see you there.
He grabs his bones, heads out, and you can make me a. This will maybe determine actually if this a person does go.
Okay.
Persuasion,
yeah.
nature, whatever you want to do, performance, and you have advantage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll do nature.
Cool.
Smelling
Doctor.
the trash outside of the
It
carnival.
feels like a very doctor role.
it's a
nature
doctor role.
All right, we got a 12.
Nice.
Okay, you roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. A 12. You get the sense they might. You get the sense if they don't, it'll be because they get sidetracked by a big pile of garbage.
Better trash, bigger,
On the
better
way.
trash.
Yeah, bigger, better
It's only
trash.
just trash.
As you guys look over and you see, this is Daniel who's been talking to the hornet's nest. It says,
We are the hive.
So they speak in one fluid, just
yeah, like long walks on the beach. I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Donuts with the water we make with the donuts with it's the best water. Go Mets for real.
Join the hive.
He sort of looks at you guys. Did that go good for you guys? I'm ready. I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go whenever you guys are. I actually, don't let me forget, by the way, when we leave here, I have your mail. I picked up your guys' mail on the way, so don't let me forget. I got to give that to you when we leave.
Yeah, it went great. It went great for me, Daniel. Thank you so much. I met a 4,000-year-old Theo James while you were talking to your hive MLM or whatever.
The hive, yeah, they are
LM.
they are trying to assimilate and destroy. Yes.
Join the
It is. They are quite. Listen, if personality was all you needed in this world, the hive has tons of it. So I mean, uniqueness. That's something that ranks high on what's important to people, right? Right.
You talk really slow. It drives me fucking
I
insane.
do love that Daniel sees the best in people. It's one of the things that made me so attracted to him.
You still like him even though he treats you like shit. Classic nice guys finish last, even when they're from hell. It's okay.
As you guys end up leaving this place, he does hand you your one big piece of mail that sort of before you even open it, the entire envelope is red and almost looks like a ticket. Like a red, like the ticket stub, old school red ticket stub. But it is an envelope that is closed.
Well,
I mean,
I thought it was
I think
going to be,
it's
when you said
carnival.
large mail, I was assuming it was going to be a large check. Like a Price is Right type check.
A
But
large mail. I thought it was gonna be Theo James.
yeah, that's what I thought.
the real
We need
version.
to open this up. It might be a ticket to the carnival.
Yeah. Go ahead and open
And I'm
the damn.
very excited
Yeah,
to
go
go check
ahead
out
and
the
open.
carnival.
Is that all right with you, Je Quoi, if he opens it
yeah.
up? All right.
Open up, your quest begins.
What are we rolling?
No roll. As you open it up, first thing that pops out are 3 tickets.
Wow.
Oh my
Here.
gosh, we have real tickets.
3 real tickets here for you. And it says, and there's like a sort of a picture of a big cupcake in like the top right hand corner, and right by the cupcake it says, "Just desserts on the way, jokes and laughs own the day. So come on down. It's right outside of town. Welcome to one and all a carnival called the Crow's Ball."
The day is looking much better.
Each one of those things on
A
its
little bit of
own
the
line.
tagline was a little long. I would have shortened it a little bit. You know what I mean? Kind of just went on a little bit. So I'm just going to be honest. Like, if I was doing marketing, I'd kind of make it a little snappier. No big deal.
One ticket disappears in a smoke.
I mean, I was kidding.
Just kidding. And there are tickets. Take one,
Oh
pass
my
it along.
Wow.
This
Dude,
is
this
so
is amazing.
exciting. I've got my ticket to the Crow's Ball. I have the perfect thing to wear, obviously.
Yes.
They will hearken me as their queen, for I will, I mean, you guys, maybe if it's the Crow's Ball, maybe I might run into a family member or two. Following Je Quoi.
You guys get this. You have time to go change, do whatever you would like. Tonight is the opening night of the carnival. You guys, what do you guys think?
Well, now that I know that it's the Crow's Ball, I'm in. And I wonder if my boyfriend Al will be there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so it's tonight. We can't just get right into it. We gotta, because I mean, I could go back and just clean my flat, but I feel like we should just get going.
Well, I'd like to get changed quickly,
Okay.
but I can use prestidigitation if I must.
Okay.
Je Quoi?
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
let's get into it.
You guys head down to the carnival, and when you guys get there at the front booth of the carnival where they check your tickets, there is sort of a portly older man, regalia. He's got sort of a toy wand that says the Crow's Ball. He's got a fake crow on his shoulder sitting right there, and he says, "Welcome to the Crow's Ball, one and all. Okay, welcome. It's opening night. I see you've got your tickets.
Yes, sir.
And did you figure out the password?"
Oh, no.
We're not told there was going to be a password.
Sir,
You got the mail, though.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes. Was the password supposed to be in the mail?
It is just a little riddle. Read it again.
This guy's creeping
The
me out.
carnival! Firework goes off on him.
Sir, I will say this is the Crow's Ball.
Yes.
And though I appear human, I am actually part crow, raised by crows. So I do feel like, shouldn't I just be allowed in without the password?
You
make
know
a
what?
little exception.
Yes, your friends, they need to find it. You can help them find it, but you
Bye,
know what?
losers.
You can absolutely get in. And don't forget, tonight, at the end of the night, big performance by Helvis himself.
Oh, I remember him.
You have definitely heard of this guy. This is a Elvis impersonator from hell.
Yes.
He is
Massive star where I'm from.
he's a knoll, which is sort of like, a knoll is almost like if you guys picture like a hyena. Picture a hyena, but bigger and humanoid. So standing on two legs.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that is what a knoll is. And knolls are, while they look like hyenas, they look like beasts. They are technically fiends. So they are,
Same.
yeah, I think they're more demon than devil, which is a very minute distinction. But Helvis from hell, Elvis impersonator that maybe you've heard of before, maybe you've seen when you were a kid.
My parents were really into him.
Yeah. So you've definitely seen this guy before. At this point in his career, he's traveling with the circus.
Which is the classic route when the career isn't
Yes.
what it used to be.
Starting to tank a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like the casino thing, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? You start seeing I've heard.
The Canyon Club out in the valley. You hit it
Exactly.
once. You hit it once on the way up and once on the way down. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
well, listen, even though this gentleman here has told me that I could go in, I'm trying to get some good karma and I won't ditch you, my two guys. So I'll stay with you and see if we can figure out this password, this riddle.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys look back at the invite, and it says, "Just desserts, on the way, jokes and laughs, own the day. So come on down. It's right outside of town. Welcome to one and all, a carnival called the Crow's Ball." Each sentence on its own line.
Is there
It's like an answer to the riddle.
Yeah, you get the sense that just the password is somewhere
in there.
in here.
Single word.
You know.
is there any sort of
Is there any sort of
Yeah, you guys can do so. If you guys would like to use, you can use magic, or you can use.
What about
a
intimidation?
check.
What if I just like take my fist and just like blow through his desk with one foul swoop and said, "I will literally pull your head off your body if you don't allow me in to see my pink, flexible lady who I am absolutely losing my mind for, and I don't have time for this."
You want to do that?
What do you think?
what are your thoughts, Je Quoi? I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I feel like
Others would maybe, think a
can't
smoother
control the
technique.
beast, you know?
Yeah, it's not our fault if he has a temper tantrum. You and I can just
love is powerful.
And I literally want to just blow through his entire little place. He's like, you know, handing out tickets
Ticket
or whatever,
booth,
and
yeah.
just blow through it with one fist.
Cool. Roll me an intimidation.
Eviscerate it.
Roll me an intimidation check, and I'll do something that's fun sometimes when you roll these. I'm going to set what the number you have to beat, the DC, the difficulty of it. Okay. It's going to be a 12.
Okay.
So you're going to roll that. You're going to add your intimidation, and the number you have to beat is a 12. And there will be varying degrees of success here on how much. Let's say you do beat a 12. If you get exactly a 12,
Right.
what you want will happen, but might not be everything.
successful.
But yeah, the higher you get, the better.
Okay. So D20.
D20, and then add your intimidation.
What did you get?
2.
plus.
You got a net.
0.
Your intimidation
Hold on.
is a 0?
Let's see. Intimidation 0.
I'd let you add your strength to that just because you're doing it with brute force. Because intimidation is tied to your charisma, and if you're a big scary guy.
So +4, so 6.
Okay, so 6. As you do it, you slam it. It's wood on the outside, and the minute you slam it, it's encased with cement. It's like, your fist hits, and he goes, you're gonna want to save that strength inside for the old boop, machine.
That's the official title of that. Okay.
I'm so sorry, sir. My friend, he's madly in love with what was her name? What was her name, Chug?
Pink hair.
He doesn't
Tattoos.
even remember her name.
Flexible carnival lady.
It was Pinky. How easy could it be for you to remember her name? You were.
My hand hurts so bad.
Pinky, she does a great performance. Would love for you to get in there and see her. The password you need is just right here on this piece of paper you have. And would you guys like a hint on what the password is?
A hint would be grand.
It's like one of the escape room. Like,
So
I know. I'm like,
they're each on their own line, and the first letter of the first word on each line is capital. In like that big, you start of a book and the T on the is all crazy.
Right.
The first one of each line.
okay.
So what is
Can you read it again?
Just desserts. So it's just the first word.
J.
Yeah. On the way.
Okay.
Jokes and laughs. Own the day. So come on down. It's right outside of town. Welcome to one and all a carnival called the Crow's Ball.
And I'd like everyone to see. I put it in my notes app, and it spells JoJo Siwa.
Oh my God.
I had to double check. I was like, as you're saying it, I was like, I think I'm missing the letters because a word is not happening from this. There's not a word that is being created. I'm like, JoJos.
My God.
Hi, Josie.
I had a twinkle in my eye earlier when we were talking about Big Brother. I was
we were
like, I've been
talking
hearing a lot
off-camera.
about that lately.
It all comes back to JoJo Siwa.
You say
No.
JoJo Siwa, and he goes, absolutely. Welcome to the carnival.
Is she here, by the way?
It perhaps.
Okay, good to know. All right, huzzah, family. One more quick pause before we continue on this magnificent D&D adventure. Listen, in D&D, you gotta be flexible. I'm no pro at D&D, but I've learned that you never know what's coming next, so you gotta be flex in your potential warlock or king of the underworld encounter, perhaps a Pinky encounter. Be flexible like Pinky, right? Be flexible like Pinky. Flexibility is also important in real life work because let's be real, I feel like it's important to be able to do things on your own time rather than someone else's. That autonomy, honey. Flexibility in your workday means you can decide when and where to invest your time, like focusing on the important parts of the business that only you can do. Well, with Stamps.com, tedious tasks like sending certified mail, invoices, checks, or documents and packages can be done on your time, not someone else's. Stamps.com simplifies your postage needs and adds valuable flexibility back into your workday. We have been using Stamps.com for personal and business uses for over a decade at this point, and we've been using them for over a decade because Stamps.com is that good and that helpful.
Yeah, Stamps.com really is the best. Stamps.com handles all your mailing and shipping needs wherever, whenever. They let you seamlessly connect with every major marketplace and shopping cart if you sell products online. It's so convenient. You can access all the USPS and UPS services you need to run your business right from your computer or phone anytime, day or night. No lines, no traffic, no waiting.
Oh, it's so nice, okay? You simply can with Stamps.com. You can take care of mailing and shipping wherever you are, even on the go with Stamps.com mobile app. All you need is a computer and a printer. They even send you a free scale. Also, I'm obsessed with the fact that you can easily schedule package pickups through your Stamps.com dashboard. dashboard. It just makes it so streamlined. They save you so much stress and time and money because their rate advisor helps you calculate the best shipping rates fast and get rates you won't see anywhere else, like up to 88% off USPS and UPS. That's wild, okay? So grateful for Stamps.com. Have more flexibility in your life with Stamps.com. Sign up at Stamps.com and use code MOMDAD for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free shipping and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, code MOMDAD. All right, back to D&D business.
And you guys enter into the carnival. And there are games aplenty as you guys make your way through. It is a sprawling place. You see there are people out from all around town, people that you guys see every day. Some people have even traveled for this thing. Carnies are everywhere. There's food. There's games. Which you guys can play a game. You guys are passing. There are the hammer on the thing. There's that game, and each of these games seem to have like pretty good prizes that you guys could win.
I mean, I kind of want to redeem myself, so I'm gonna do the ding.
Yeah,
Understandable.
And just see if I can win something to bring to Pinky. I mean, at least I could do.
Maybe as you
bring
do
it to
that
Pinky.
too, you see her in the background, like she's training somebody, like she's working, but
Right.
like she sees you and like maybe gives a wave and is like watching you about to do this.
Oh yeah, so I gotta.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
man.
So she doesn't come right over because she's working, but she does.
But this
do
is
that.
a moment I can impress her.
Yes. This is called Hit Me Heckna. And this is, you see here, you have to hit the button with a mallet. There's a mallet there. With enough strength to send the puck flying up to hit the mask at the top of the pole. And this is going to be an athletics check.
Ooh.
And to hit the button at the top
Yeah.
is a DC 18.
Whoa.
So it's a high number,
Whoa.
but it's an athletics check, which you're going to have a high number on that because you have a lot of strength.
I have a question.
Yes.
Aerobatics? No. Athletics. Okay. +2.
+2. I have a question. While
Yes.
he's doing this, I'm fuming, okay? I see Pinky. She's giving them the eyes.
Yes.
Internally, there's a war going on inside, okay? Because I feel burned by Daniel. Obviously, there's always my heart there's a little piece of Chug always there. But I'm a play crow, you know what I mean? I can't help myself. I like to wander and I cannot commit. But I'm internally feeling this, and I don't want him to look good in front of her.
Yeah.
I'm petty as shit right now. May I use my special coin in this moment to flip to see if I can use prestidigitation to flash Chug as he's about to hit it
Yes.
and see if I can distract him and mess up.
So how the coin will work for this though is you are gonna now make it a 50-50 chance of your prestidigitation either giving him a nat 1 or giving him a nat 20.
Okay.
So with the coin, you could totally fuck this up for him.
Okay.
Or your thing could help him, and when he smashes this, he looks like the strongest person anybody's
So
seen
my
come
roll
through
doesn't
here.
matter anymore. It just matters what
She's gonna
does.
use her coin.
The fate.
So I don't even need to roll then.
You don't need to roll. So which one would you like to be a success for you? Heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay, heads means you get what you want and he rolls a natural
My
one.
flashing distracts
Yes.
him and he looks weak.
Yeah, I miss and I just hit the ground.
You hit your
Yes.
toes. You actually nail your flap.
and I
you,
just
it goes into the
damage
flap.
my
yeah.
flap a little bit.
Disappears forever.
The hammer goes into the flap.
Oh, the hammer goes into the flap.
The hammer is traumatized. It's seen its deepest fears.
A nail that won't go.
Oh my gosh. An unrelenting
All right,
nail.
so a heads,
Yes.
and you get what you want, natural one.
Can you flip with your nails and all that stuff? Or
Yes.
A
Don't try to flip
tails.
for me.
a tails, and he gets and this is a natural 20 for
yeah.
Chug.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You already know what it is.
It's tails.
The prestidigitation.
This is the worst.
As it goes to flash, you bring the mallet down, and the flash is sort of behind the mallet and propels it further down into this thing. When the mallet hits the button, the handle of it breaks off and like goes all the way down to the ground. That's how much force came through this. The puck goes up, hits the mask at the top, bing, and a firework shoots out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new high score. They bring out this belt and they go, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. And they bring out this sort of like, looks like a WWE style belt, but it's got these spiders in it. And they say, and this for our champion of the day. You look over and you see Pinky looking very smitten and very happy and sort of clapping along with everybody else. Gives you a thing. As they place this around you, this is the belt of spider strength. Whoa. Now, when you put this belt on, there's going to be, this is something you have to attune to. So I'm going to read you what it does, and you tell me if you want this. Okay. Because there's a good thing and there's a bad thing that happens. The bad thing is merely cosmetic.
Karma.
While wearing
Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. Should have known better.
So this could just be a souvenir you have.
Just you, everybody.
Is that what?
Oh yeah, we got it, babe. We got it, babe. You guys, come on. You can also just carry this around as this can just be like an item that you carry around with you. You don't have to attune to it, like this.
Basically. Yeah, you could just carry it around over your shoulder.
Right.
And you don't,
classic.
Then you
WWF.
You get none of this, but you just have this with you, and it's a cool thing to talk about for your character. If you wear it. While wearing this belt, you grow 4 additional elongated arms from your torso. Your strength score becomes a 23.
Whoa.
Wow.
So your strength would go from being, I believe it's a 16.
4. Wait.
Is it a 16 right now?
This one?
No, on the left, those big boxes.
2. Oh, 15.
Your strength is currently a 15, would go from being a 15 to a 23, which means that +2 would go to be a
25.
+3, +4, +5, +6, which would increase your ability to hit, would go up by 4. Your athletics would go up by 4. Everything that involves your strength would go up by 4 points.
Got it.
You're welcome, Chargarian.
When you use an action to make an attack, when you attack somebody in combat, you can use an extra action to use one of your additional arms as part of your action. So it can't use like a big sword, but one of your additional arms could like punch.
Right.
So when you attack,
right,
you can attack once with your sword that you have, and then one of those additional arms that would go up your body can also just like punch a guy.
Got it.
Or something like that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say this is your decision to make before I hand you this card.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know the negative.
The negative is the arms that you grow 4 additional arms from your body.
Like just cosmetically, now I have extra arms.
Permanently, now you have 6 arms.
More pleasure.
Yeah, you're like.
Oh my God.
What's the guy from Mortal Kombat's name? Goro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't know if Pinky's gonna mind more arms.
Okay.
I'm gonna be sick.
Give it to me.
So you attune to this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so now we get a fun D&D mechanic.
Another man's trash is another man's treasure.
We get a fun D&D mechanic that I get to spring on you guys, which is that some items are cursed.
Oh.
You don't know that before you attune to it. Your additional arms aren't entirely under your conscious control. At inconvenient moments, they attempt to steal items, make rude or inappropriate gestures, or maybe even attack nearby creatures. So they are yours to do with, but every now and then, they might try and steal something, or flip somebody off, or knock over a drink.
No one told me this.
Karma's
that
a
is-
bitch. You should have known better.
With a 23 though, that is you can go ahead and mark on your sheet under your strength that's now no longer a +2. It's a +6. Do you want my pen?
Yeah.
It's a +6, and so whatever when you look at your sword, like the number it says to hit for your sword.
Like the longbow or the Wave of Sorrow greatsword.
Wave of Sorrow greatsword.
+5.
+5, so that would now be a +9.
Oh wow. So mark this.
Mark that down, and then what does the damage say?
Oh, 2d6 +3.
+3 would now be +7. Sweet. So you now can hit way harder,
Right.
and you have an extra arm to do stuff, but
Right. But
it might
might bite me
at an
Got it.
inappropriate time try and
Flip someone off, steal something.
steal the King of the Realm's scepter.
Right. Oh my god. Okay.
For
Got
example.
it. Okay.
Lovely. As you guys see that, there are some other games. There's like a dunking glass thing. There's one where you can try and throw rings on like a hand, but the hand seems to be like alive. Like it's just from the things up. Up to you guys to do the pin the flail on the donkey. Pop goes the clown. There's all that. At a certain point, this and those are totally for you guys to play. You guys now know you can win pretty powerful items if you do play one. And as that happens, a man in a trench coat approaches you guys. This really tall man.
Oh, sorry. One of my arms. Little does she know that was actually one of my normal arms.
Yeah.
I can't control him. I don't know.
It's just crazy.
You now have 6 arms. Which is
Oh, sorry.
hey, would you guys really tall guy in a trench coat goes, hey, would you guys wanna you're at the carnival, you gotta put a red nose on.
Who is this guy?
Is he?
I work for the carnival.
I don't love the voice, but you said very tall.
Yeah.
Good looking? Not
I mean, does he sound good looking?
Make a perception check.
okay. You never know. Listen, I'm desperate right now. Oh, 5 and 0. 5.
Whoever this is making a very pointed effort to conceal how they look.
Okay.
Massive glasses, big hats, a trench coat, a beard that is like way too like long and big and like moving from side to side. What do you guys think? Want a nose? And then everybody wears a nose at the carnival. It'd be really good for if you get the Helvis's
Some decongestant. What? Holy shit, man. Let's get this guy some
Sudafed.
Sudafed.
Well, it's because I'm not wearing my red nose, right?
Oh, right.
We got a red. Do you want to wear a red nose?
Can you put one on first?
Oh, thank you. Je Quoi.
He pops one out. Does that thing where he had like one in his hand and does that, and there's like 10 in his hand. Goes
right,
back.
right,
There's
right.
one. He goes, yeah, absolutely. Puts it on.
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, cured my decongestion.
Wow. So it's kind of like a Sudafed drip.
What do you think?
It's an Afrin.
It is.
He pops
it's
out.
medieval Afrin.
Pup. Especially if you're going to Helvis's show, he's gonna want everybody wearing one.
Oh, is that a Helvis thing? The
Yeah.
red nose?
Do you know if that's a Helvis thing?
You know what? I don't remember because my parents, like I always hated their music
Oh, okay.
just because they were into it. So I
Sure.
never really listened to him or was, big into his stuff. So I'm not exactly sure what the vibe is. But my dad did have one. Like I remember him having one.
He had a red nose?
He had a red nose, like on his dresser. I didn't know what
Okay.
that was about. But now that I'm seeing this, there might be some sort of.
Considering that your dad is Lucifer, I don't know if I fully trust whatever is going on with this situation. I don't know. Je
don't know,
Quoi, do you
yeah,
feel weird about this?
I feel a little weird. I'm not convinced that this isn't 3 people stacked on top of each other in that trench coat.
Oh,
Yeah, do you want to
yes.
you can make an insight check if you'd like.
I'll make an yeah. Maybe I'll do a medicine check on
Yeah.
the red nose.
Oh, yeah.
It
Oh,
seemed
I
to-
like that.
It seemed to decongest real.
Such a doctor
Wow.
now. MD, Je Quoi.
Je Quoi, indeed.
Yeah, give me a medicine check on that nose.
It's gonna be 11.
11. It's definitely more than just a cloth thing, but a lot of stuff here has been more than just a cloth thing. But yeah, it looks a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I got sensitive skin.
Yeah, we don't
from
want
all
you
the
to-
traveling.
We don't want Je Quoi to break out into a rash. I know you'd be like that way with adhesives too. A lot of people are allergic to adhesives, and that thing might be a little sticky. I feel maybe I'm just paranoid, but considering that some of our last adventures included, the drinking with the worms and
face hugging parasites and the
exactly.
like.
It feels like when a lot of people are doing something, and I'm sorry, but your girl Pinky, I don't trust her. I don't trust someone who's that attractive and that flexible. So you can only be one. Okay, you can only choose one. So I don't think I feel comfortable putting on a red nose, but maybe we can ask him if we can pocket.
Yeah,
say,
I'll
hey,
take one.
We'll
This
take
little
one
souvenir,
and we'll put it on later. We'll just tell him we'll put it on later
for the show for Elvis.
Yeah,
Okay, so give each of you one. You'll hold on it for later.
yeah.
Here you go.
Thank
Here
you.
you go. Here you go. All right. I'll see you guys later. Scatter. 3 kids.
The one jumps off the top.
And they scatter. And did you guys want to play any other games or
Either of you guys want to play a game?
other games, or then it's straight to
Crush mine, so.
Helvis?
Do you want to play a game, Je Quoi?
I mean, I'm kind of curious about the ring toss.
yeah,
Okay.
play the ring toss.
I mean, the rings have been good to me today.
The ring
Oh,
toss.
that's
yes.
very true. You've already won something.
So you'll throw as many rings as possible onto the fingers of these disembodied hands. And as you go over there, it's sort of Addams Family style. They're and how you do that is for each ring that you throw, you'll roll 2d6. If the result is the same on both dice, the ring successfully lands on a finger. If you are proficient, do you have sleight of hand? Do you have any points in sleight of hand? You don't think so? Okay, so it is 2d6. That would just make your 2d6 a 2d4.
Oh, I have plus one in sleight of hand.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So then you'll roll 2d4.
Okay.
And you can try 3 times.
All right.
And if basically the numbers on that have to be
doubles.
That has to be the doubles.
Got you. All right, let's see. All right, so roll how many times? Sorry.
You get 3 tries.
Oh, 3
to do
tries.
this,
Okay.
yes.
First try. No doubles.
Okay. No doubles. First ring you throw, the hand takes it away.
Disembodied hands.
Nope.
Second try you throw it the hand, hits it, the ring goes flying past you guys 30 yards away, and you hear very far off in the distance, "My God, what just hit me in the face?"
Is it Al?
It sounds like Al somewhere around it. The fuck was that?
I'm here.
All right, last try.
Last one. 2 twos.
Let's go.
Yes, Je Quoi.
I love that. And with 2 twos, you get this. There's this book that they
You love
hand you.
tomes.
I do.
This tome with your prize, and this is Hecna's Manual of Epic One-Liners.
Oh yes.
So how
That's
this,
amazing.
Dr. Je Quoi is going to have jokes.
yes.
He's going to get jokes.
When you deal damage to a creature that can see you and hear you, you can take a bonus action to speak a one-liner, which you'll have to come up with an epic one-liner.
All right.
And the creature will take an extra 4d10 psychic damage.
Whoa, that's everything.
You can only do it to a creature once in 24 hours, but you could do it to multiple creatures once.
Oh.
So each creature you could do it to once, but if you were fighting like a big boss,
Yeah.
you can do that once to
Okay.
them, and then they're immune to it for 24 hours.
Dude, psychic damage
Incredible.
from a one-liner is incredible. That is incredible. Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I quickly play the ring toss?
Yeah.
But am I able to try to break the system a bit?
Yeah, of course.
You're talking about disembodied hands.
yes.
Am I able to use Mage Hand to have a disembodied hand float there and kind of sneaky grab wherever I toss?
Like grab it and just put it on?
Yeah.
Almost like to help you?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So you get, you'll roll 2d4,
Big brain, crow.
and what that's going to do for you is it's going to,
2d4.
yeah, so you might not even need it, but what it's going to do is it's going to give you a reroll. So you roll 2d4 twice,
Okay.
And the numbers have to be the same. But on any one of those 3 tries, you can pick up one of them and roll it again. And that'll be the mage hand helping you.
Okay. So D4.
D4 is like the triangle.
The triangle.
Shapes.
Okay. All right. So here we go. 3, 4.
Okay, so your first attempt didn't go. You have 2 more tries,
Okay.
and you have 1 reroll.
Okay. 1,
Okay.
3.
Second attempt didn't work.
Okay. Okay. This is my 3rd attempt, and then I can do a
Yes.
reroll.
And then you have a reroll, yes.
1.
Okay.
We're having so much fun here.
1.
Nice. You got it.
All right.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
So we can say that
prize.
yes, for flavor, we can say that your mage hand did help you.
Thank you so much.
And you win this lovely wand. And this is called the Wand of Wonder. And how this thing works, it has 7 charges. You can use an action to expend one of the charges, and you choose a target within 120 feet of you. Now, when the guy hands you this, he goes, "Be careful with this one, honey. This thing's unpredictable."
Oh, no.
And as you do it, you'll roll a D100, which is basically you'll roll 2 D10s, and I can show you how to do that.
Okay.
And number 1 through number 100 are all different effects of things that can happen from this wand, and you don't know what's going to happen.
That's truly terrifying,
Chaos.
but a little exciting.
Very exciting.
Pure chaos.
This one kind of reminds me of me a little bit
Pure
during one of my manic episodes. Bipolar.
I am the hive. That just hit me again.
Join me!
Join the hive.
Just the slight peak on the microphone too.
It was perfect. The crackle. Yeah, that's exactly what it would sound like.
Items acquired, games played. Al has been found. Pinky is there and is working.
Ow.
You see a small goblin running from trash can to trash
Oh,
can.
your buddy.
Yes.
He's thriving.
He was right.
A kid gets off of a little tiny roller coaster, the thing that goes like that, and throws up into a trash can. And he goes, "Yes!" Jumps in. You guys are making your way to Helvis's tent. You see that there's like a bench on the side where some people are like, "Whoa," dizzy. One like lady is there with her baby, going like, "Honey, it's almost time to go." Right next to her, the oldest man you've ever seen.
It's Al.
Eyes open, staring forward.
Oh my god.
My boyfriend, he's just, he's always just
sleeping.
very, very aware. He just wants to keep his eyes open at all times. He's always watching.
Reaching.
Yeah, you don't live to 4,000 without keeping awares of your surroundings.
Thank you, Je Quoi. It's true. He's very wise. He's very wise.
You guys make your way into the big top tent. The big tent. People are getting their seats all around. Pinky reserved you guys some seats as you walk in. Right at the
guys are
front,
welcome.
the best seats, the VIP section. Mm-hmm. The lights go down. Spotlight. Helvis shows up, and I will show you what Helvis looks like. Helvis looks like this. This is sort of a knoll.
Oh.
I was not expecting that.
Regalia.
You have a literal Elvis.
He comes out. How's everybody doing tonight?
I was waiting for this.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting for this.
And he begins going into the hits.
Yeah.
Boom. The production off the charts. You see people dancing all around, and as they are, why don't you guys make me a perception check?
Okay.
It's 20, right?
14.
Oh, not good for me.
Uh-oh.
17.
14,
Ooh.
17.
5.
5. With a 14 and a 17, you guys notice that there are backup dancers up there with him. And every one of the backup dancers is wearing the same pair of blue suede shoes. Each one, and they're doing the most synchronized dancing. But maybe with a 14 and a 17, you notice that almost like the top halves of their body are not as coordinated as the bottom halves of their body.
Magic shoes.
I think with a 17 also, at a break in one of the songs, and I went, you hear above you, just a brief in the middle of one of the goes back into the song. You notice that while he's singing. Is there anything you'd like to do before I continue?
Oh man, let's do I'll do a nature check.
Yeah, give me a nature
investigate the sounds of the birds, the sounds of birds which I haven't really been hearing all day.
Yes.
In town.
You hadn't heard any. And I hear a caw.
A deep ancestral caw.
I feel it in my spirit.
Okay, that's an 18.
18's very high. You are putting it together. You did not hear any. There were no birds out all day. You look up at this moment when the song ends. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And he begins to walk off and people start going, one more song. And it's at this moment you look up and you see in the rafters of this big top tent, cages and cages and cages and cages of crows.
No.
One more song. One more song. One more song. Spotlight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you one more song. But before that, it's time for a story. Take it away, Pinky. And you see Pinky walks on stage.
I knew it.
And says,
I knew it. He's opening his flapper.
Yeah, just everyone around me. Everyone's screaming.
Some guy looks at you, his head explodes. She walks up onto the stage and says, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a very special night here at the Crow's Ball, and it's time for a little story. A heartwarming story, and a story about finding your own way in life no matter what. Not letting where you come from get you down.
And I like this, you guys.
As she begins to tell the story, she takes off her pink hair. You see she's got hair, jet black hair underneath it, tied back in a bun, and she's telling the story, taking off tattoos, takes off a septum ring that she had on. All of this as she's going further and further along, and you see there are people along the stage who are coming up, bringing up a massive wing that she puts her arm into, like a black crow's wing, a massive wing that she puts her arm into. They're attaching feathers as she tells this story.
This bitch is coming for my man and my gig. This is crazy.
Portal opens as she begins to talk, almost like a movie is playing, and she says, "Oh no. When I was born to a family of birds, a family of crows."
I know who this is.
You see in the nest, in this vision, you see Cindy as you're looking, you see yourself. And you see another with you. And Pinky continues, "But when I was young, I was taken." And you see a predator bird, almost like a vulture, come by, snatch the baby crow. When you were but a very young birdling. She says, "And I was raised by this predator, and my family never came looking for me. And I learned that to make your way in this world, one has to be aggressive, and one has to take what is rightfully theirs. And as the spotlight hits, and she turns around and faces you, she says, And that's why tonight, for all of you lovely people, the crows die. The lights on the top, you see all the crows in cages, and there are people outside each cage with a longbow pulled. And she looks at you, and at this point, you recognize her immediately.
Yep.
Sally. She says,
That fucking bitch.
and she looks at you and says, "Hey, sis. Long time no talk." As the broom comes in between her legs, and she starts to rise, wings out on this broom. People, get out of here! As they begin to go, and she begins to fly at you on a broom. I need everybody to roll initiative.
I'm sweating right now. Okay, hold on a second. When this vision happened, I saw myself
Yes.
and Sally, and Sally gets taken. So what you're saying to me is this is either some sort of bullshit story she's creating, or that is my sister. Sally's my fucking long-lost sister.
Yes. That is exactly what I'm
These
saying.
are both terrible, terrible scenarios because my sister is the worst, or she's obsessing over me so much that she's creating a narrative that we were sisters.
Yes.
That is exactly
Oh
what's
my gosh,
happening.
I'm panicking. Okay, what am I supposed to roll?
You guys are rolling initiative. We are entering combat. We are entering our final climactic combat for the evening. Don't forget about your abilities that we've gone over. Don't forget about the new things you have.
I only have 7.
A 7, okay.
Let me see.
Oh,
Initiative?
oh my. 15, oh nice.
Where's initiative?
It's up top.
Oh, 18.
18, okay. And a 7.
Still hot.
Chug, you've seen this person before. You know Sally. Now her hair is jet black, pulled back in a ponytail behind her head. Everything is very aerodynamic. She is wearing a full bird crow costume, all black all around the eyes, and she is riding a broom full speed at you guys. What do you do?
Oh my god, my family members, the crows are all up there.
Must protect the crows.
It's time to
We got
fight
'em.
Sally.
Yeah, it's
I'm done, okay? I'm done. I am fed up.
Well, I
Whether
mean-
this woman be my stalker or my sister, she is threatening potential members of my family, the ones who actually love me and raised me, okay? I'm not a terrible person. I might want to work it out with her, but like, we're fighting.
We're fighting.
We're fighting.
And she, I will say, no insight check needed. She is coming at you guys, and as she's lets
coming
out
to kill.
a banshee scream on her way, she is coming to kill.
Okay, then we're done. We're
okay.
done. All right, family feud commence, okay?
Well, my thoughts are I have the Wave of Sorrow greatsword, but which is huge at this point. I also, though, have a longbow, so I could hit her from far away,
Yes.
kind of before she gets to me. That's an option for us.
You could, if you wanted to attack her with your sword, you'd have to sort of go,
Right.
you'd have to move to her.
Right.
Rather
Hand to
than
hand.
you could stay where you are and go longbow for now and wait till she gets to you. So that's up
Right.
to you.
Should I hit with the longbow first and
I
kind of
think
see if I
so.
can hit her from afar?
I
slow
think
her down?
so, yeah.
Okay, 1d8.
Yes, you gotta roll your d20 and then add the number next to your longbow to see if you hit.
Okay. So 11.
An 11 will miss. You pull the longbow back, goes wide.
Okay.
He's intentionally trying not to hurt her because he's still got the hots for her.
Maybe-
I know this, okay? I can feel this, doctor.
And don't forget about in this combat, since this is where we'll end the session, don't forget about your inspiration, your coin flips,
Yeah.
your
yes.
all of that stuff. You don't have that, not to say you have to use it now, but your first longbow shot,
What's the inspiration again?
you re-roll.
You can re-roll.
Reroll. And I can only do that once.
Only once.
Once, okay.
I mean,
And then the
I
coin
would do
flip.
it now.
The coin
Alright.
flip is a natural 1 or a natural 20.
Right. Should I go? Okay, I'm going to wait on the coin flip, but maybe I'll go inspiration.
I think I say
Okay.
you
Cool.
roll. Get her before she keeps coming.
Dang it. 9.
A 9's not going to do it.
Worse.
You shoot it, and for flavor at least, you miss her, but you see one of the people up on the rafters with their longbow pointed at the crows. You see it misses her, but takes one of them out as they fall.
Save a crow.
Save a crow. Ride a
pinky.
pinky. Okay, Chug, that is your turn, and Je Quoi, you are up.
Okay, I will assume
Quoi.
my starry frog form.
Yes!
Oh.
You can become a starry frog.
As I rise up to the crows, the caged crows, and be like, I'm here. Don't worry, Je Quoi, the doctor is in.
Oh, is that a one-liner?
The doctor's in is a good
Don't waste your one-liners.
Oh, I have a lot, man.
Okay, good.
And then I'm going to use the bonus action to do starry form archer.
Love that.
Oh, that's
So we're
magnificent.
gonna do
Yes.
a ranged spell attack
Nice. At Sally.
at Sally.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to use my inspiration point to roll with advantage.
Love that.
I feel like we need to like set
Yes,
the tone.
yes,
Set
yes,
the
yes.
tone, yes.
You know, you're not going to kill the crows.
Set the
Sally.
tone.
Set the tone.
Wow.
Okay, that's going to be 23.
23.
Yes! Oh.
Definitely hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, so that's
Doctor of damage.
Doctor. Okay. From the frog arrow, it's 6 damage.
Six.
6 radiant damage.
Radiant
Yes.
damage. Lighting Sally up from this crossbow. You look like a constellation somebody would see in the stars as you pull it back in frog form and let this arrow of pure light energy hits her, and you see her take 6 damage.
Yes. Yes.
That's her turn. Now, or that was your turn. Now it's her turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
She is flying towards you guys, and what she is going to do first is, as she gets close, she's flying on the broom. She reaches back, and a short sword comes out. And as she reaches you, Chug, she will take 2 swipes at you.
Interesting.
And
How's the lover boy now, huh?
as she does, she's gonna say, "Not too late to join me."
I hate her so much.
+5 to these rolls. So that is a 13 to hit you. And I'm trying to beat your armor class.
16.
16. Okay, so 13 misses. And a natural 1.
Oh,
The
yes.
short sword on the second attack.
And I go,
Yes. Your robe, the robe of useful items
Yeah.
flies around and maybe knocks the short sword out of her hand. And the
Yeah.
short sword goes flying.
And I kind of do like a little chin just under the chin, like
Yes.
miss me, babe.
And then she is going to she reaches back onto the broom into this little compartment and pulls out a pie and takes the pie and throws it at your face.
The disrespect of this woman knows no bounds. Okay.
And I need you to make an insight check.
Okay.
And this is contested with her performance check. And if she rolls higher, this happens. Ooh, it's a natural 18 on my die.
Oh. What is it when it's a little moon?
Natural 20.
I got a natural 20.
Natural 20. So she rolled a 26, which means it was going to happen unless you natural 20.
Oh.
She throws a pie at your face, and maybe one of the cages, the one of the guy you shot, kinks open, and a crow comes flying down and grabs the pie before it hits your
Oh,
face.
my family. Suck it, bitch. Honestly, I wish I could use my mage hand right now and throw a glass of wine in your face, Real Housewives style. It will be happening at some point.
She then looks over at you, Je Quoi, as her last and final action.
Come on, Je Quoi.
And says, "Don't get involved in this, druid. The lights are too bright for your kind. And I need
She's
you.
so scary.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, wisdom save.
Don't forget you have a
+1 from the ring, right?
+1.
All right.
Don't get involved in this, druid. Is actually so hard, though. That's so hard.
And I can tell you what you're trying to beat too.
Okay.
14.
14. That is a 13.
Okay.
Oh,
As
no,
she
no.
viciously mocks you, you take 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 4 is 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
No.
As this
No,
jester
no.
lady running this carnival racks your brain, and Cawford, it is your turn.
Where are you at now, Je Quoi?
10.
Okay. All right. That makes me a little nervous. Okay, it's my turn.
Yes.
All right. Buckle up. It's witch bolt time.
Let's go.
Okay, so question though.
Yes.
You mentioned before we started that I have this meta thing. Can you tell me that?
Meta magic. So you
Meta
can
magic.
do your witch bolt as a bonus action, which
Okay.
means then you'd have your regular action to do something else, cast another spell or shoot a bow or do something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to do 2 things.
Cool.
If
Let's do it.
possible. Okay. Let us. Could I do firebolt and witch bolt?
Absolutely.
Oh,
2
that's
bolts.
spicy.
Wow.
2 bolts.
Yeah.
2 bolts. Okay. Okay, it's a 9
Plus
plus 5,
for 14.
14.
This lets you know that you are 1 shy of what her armor class is.
Shit.
So if you do have inspiration,
I can reroll.
maybe you'd like to use.
I
your
would like to
inspiration.
use my inspiration.
Okay.
Is a 15 plus a 5.
15 plus 5.
20.
A dirty 20.
Yes.
That hits as the witch bolt connects you and her witch to witch on her broom. Monkeys start flying around everywhere.
It's Al.
Yeah, Al. Only guy still left watching the show.
Theo James' monkey is circling.
As that happens, you see falling off the back of her broom what she used to pull the pie out of. You see a cauldron hit the floor. And the last guy leaving this place turns around and goes, "Cauldron? My name's Paul." Cauldron. There's something there. Get up for your life.
Something there. It's a business idea if I ever heard one.
And roll damage.
Yes. And damage is
I think it says right there it's a D10 plus your charisma.
all right, D10
Plus your charisma.
plus my charisma, which is good. Oh, it's a 2, but my charisma is, hold please, a 3, so it's a 5.
A 5 damage. And you are linked with her, and you can do that damage again on your next turn. It just happens.
Yes, Riz. Yes, Riz.
Yeah. Okay. And is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Oh, your firebolt.
My
Don't forget about your firebolt.
Yes, my firebolt. Okay. So then I roll again for my firebolt.
Yeah, this is just to hit. Yeah,
Okay.
and if it hits, it does 1d10 fire damage.
It is a 16 plus a 5, so
That
it's
hits.
21.
21.
Yes.
So now this is just a straight d10 of fire damage.
Oh, yes.
So you'll just roll that d10, and
Okay.
whatever number you get, that's how much damage she'll take.
4.
4 damage. Okay.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad.
All
My family
right.
will be set free if it's the last thing I do.
Top of the second round, there are crows flying around now, flying monkeys trying to catch them. Chug, you are up. And
So-
she is now face to face with you.
Face to face.
Yeah.
So she's off her broom.
She's still on the broom, but just like
Yeah.
flew it right up to you.
So you
Okay.
can kiss her now if you must.
Well, we're making out while I'm doing this.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like I have the great sword. I mean, it's all souped up now. I feel like I should just absolutely blunt go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't forget, you also have action surge, meaning you can attack twice
Yeah.
if you'd
okay.
like.
And how do I do those?
You just would roll to attack, and then if you'd like to attack again, you'd use your action surge to
Got
attack
it. Okay.
again.
Okay. So then 14
Ooh.
That's gonna do it.
plus
yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
have because of your
23.
belt, you're like even
Yeah.
more jacked. That hits, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Which
Your
is
sword.
which is 2d6.
Yes, because one of the d6s is this like acid damage, like dripping off of your sword.
Is the
You
6
can
just
use
a normal
these.
die?
You can
Yeah.
use these die
okay.
if you want.
5.
Plus
2.
another
you
one.
2d6.
Oh.
Yeah, 5 plus.
6.
Wow.
Plus 7. Right?
18 points of damage. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Math. Reverse math, also known as subtraction.
Unmath.
Unmathing. I'm unmathing in my head. She's now considered, as you take these 2 swings, as she says, not too late to join me, and then you take these 2 swings, acid dripping from her wounds at this point, and she is considered bloodied, which means she's below half hit points.
Okay.
And she says, oh, all right, guess not. And is that your turn?
Should I action surge? Try to finish her?
You can action surge, and then you can also, if you'd like to have one of your arms, your spider arms, like punch her.
Oh. How do I do that?
That would be you just roll to hit, and then if you hit, it just doesn't do a ton of damage.
Okay, how about this? What if I take this rope and like tie her up?
The hempen
Which
rope.
is kind of hot, but also...
I'm like, you're gonna make her a rope bunny out here.
You know what I mean? So like, there's definitely multiple.
We're about to do shibari during.
There's definitely multiple feelings I'm having about all this.
This is crazy.
But you guys are only having one feeling, which is defeat. But I'm having many, and I like all that.
And I'll tie her up, and it'll be really nice and artful. And then there'll be a little rope left, and I can sort of put that around my own neck
and so there's
choke myself while
yeah,
so
so
a
it's
little bit of
all-
asphyxiation.
There's something going on for me.
So I'm kind of loving the duality of the rope.
Sure. So how that's going to happen
You
is
do whatever you need to do to get off, honey.
just go ahead and make
I
a...
kind of want to tie us all up, if I'm being honest. 50 foot of rope. I mean,
I'll tell
I
you
don't
what you
mind
need to beat
getting tied
to tie her up. You need to beat a... I rolled a 10 plus 4 is 14. And you'll roll your athletics.
D20?
D20, add your athletics, you need to beat a 14.
6.
Plus...
2, so 8.
Okay. Your athletics is plus 4 now, so that's 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Still not enough.
Okay.
So you go, your spider arms go to tie her up, and she's on the broom, and maybe she just like,
Yeah.
the broom moves around you as you go to tie her
Sorry,
up.
Okay.
no shibari for you this
All right.
evening.
Okay. Je Quoi.
Okay, is she like blood? Do I get advantage because she's bloody? But she's not tied up, right? So
Not tied up.
Yeah,
No, you don't get advantage
unfortunately.
because she's bloody, but she
Okay.
is close to death.
okay. Well, I think this is time to invoke the magical coin.
Yes, the magical
For
coin.
the 1 or 20.
It's time for the
This
coin.
that I got, I must say, at a much better carnival with less crow murder. The old flaming coconuts tent. White Rabbit gave me these coins.
Wow.
And I shall flip
Yes.
for my guiding bolt attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my
And
gosh.
we'll see.
And
if
this will
it's a
be
one.
big damage.
It's head.
Let's go. First, the Radiant Archer.
Yes.
The Radiant Archer bow hits, then your guiding bolt from up above. I almost imagine you like floating in the air, your starry form. As this comes down, roll double damage, which is
8d6.
8d6 for a guiding
Holy
bolt.
shit.
Because it's normally 4d6.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And then can he do it? Can he be psychic too?
And
Have his
yeah,
psychic
and,
can do your
and
one-liner.
Can't you hear me?
Oh, yes, she can hear you for sure.
All right.
Oh
A lot of
my
rolls.
god.
All right, so 86 is fireball level.
Let's go.
All right, so we got 9, 11 plus 20, 23,
Big damage.
Holy shit.
30 damage.
Dude, Dr. Je Quoi.
Okay.
Dr. Je Quoi. And then with the book.
She is not looking good. Yeah, what is your one-liner?
With the book, I call into the stars to summon our beehive friend for them to deliver the one-liner. And I summon psychically to the bees, tell her to eat crow.
Oh, eat crap.
Just swarming in from every, scarier than her, scarier than anything that's happened. Wasps enter everything. Eat crow. And go ahead and roll me 4d10.
Je Quoi to eat crow line. That is
Oh my
magnificent.
God.
If these were all 10s, you could probably kill her off rip.
That's 18.
18, okay.
14.
Oh, 14, okay. You guys are looking at her, and she's got
11.
11.
Wow.
She is death's door.
Another 11.
Another 11. Holy
I think this is the
schmoly.
last one.
Yeah, because you doubled it, right?
Yeah.
For your crit.
Another 5.
Another 5. She is on absolute death's door, sitting there, on this thing, racked, smoldering, smoke flying off of her.
Let me give her CPR. Oh, sorry.
And as her turn starts, she reaches over to you and touches your shoulder and rips a patch off that turns into a dagger and goes to stab you twice with it. This is a
That's what happens when you try to give her CPR.
16 and a 6.
So I have to beat that.
No, your armor class. Did I hit your armor class?
16.
Take 6 points of damage from as the dagger goes into you. Make
I'm at 14.
make a note of that. Then she will. You see, she summons one of the monkeys to fly down and goes into the cauldron and grabs a banana peel and throws it at your feet.
Giving a Wizard
What's
of
her
Oz.
thing with me and food?
I need you to make a insight check.
Oh my gosh.
And she gets a 15.
And I get a 19.
Whoa! Okay.
And I get a 19.
Wow.
The banana peel
Can't mess with me,
slides
girl.
under your foot, attempting to knock you prone and knock you on your ass, potentially disrupting this witch bolt. It does not happen. And then she looks up at you and says, what a man of nature, and you're having wasps do your bidding. Why don't you go back to the stars? And she is...
She delivers some hard
Wow.
lines. I can't lie to you.
She really does.
They really
Yeah.
are good. I can't.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I mean, you got to if you dish it out, you got to be able to
gotta be able to
take
take
it.
it.
A DC 14.
Okay. 23.
23, okay. As that happens, this string of vicious mocking takes no hold in you. You take no additional damage.
Yes.
That is her turn. Cawford, you're up.
No, listen here. Okay. Listen here. You've taken my skin. You've taken my man. You've captured my family. And now it is kismet that this has to be the final blow. You're mine. You are mine. I have to get this.
Nice use of kismet.
Thank you. Thesaurus. All right. I'm going to keep charging this bolt.
Yeah, the bolt automatically hits, so you just roll that D10
The D10.
and then and then you can do an additional thing on your turn.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this right now,
me your D10.
if you roll that D10 and it's a 7 or higher, that alone will be enough.
Okay. Okay.
You'll never know the truth.
What does that mean? Are you really my sister?
Gotcha.
As the witch bolt goes from you to her, let's see if she's alive to answer. 4. Okay, so she is still alive. You still
After my
have
big speech.
you still have something that you can do, because that's just now once you hit with that, it's just attached.
Okay.
So she's right here. She's on death's door.
So I can do another action.
You can do something else if you'd like to.
Okay.
Yeah, you see her at this moment, by the way. If it gets back around her, you see that she's about to turn and dip. Live to fight another day.
Can I use my mage hand to try to choke her?
Oh, wow. Just a slow choke.
I'm very angry.
Yeah, absolutely. Make me I'll let you make whatever roll you think is necessary for that. If it's Arcana or if it's your just to hit, whatever your to hit bonus is.
Where would that be? Oh, you know what? Let's do Arcana.
Okay, and as you do that, I'm going to say, in the stands. Abracadabra! As he wakes up and sort of sneezes, this magical energy pulses through it, and I'm going to give you advantage on this roll. So you roll twice.
Do you see how Al is, what he's doing for me right now? Al is...
I can call you Betty.
Oh my God.
And you can call me Al. And you need to beat a 15 is her armor class.
Okay.
The epic music swells.
I rolled a 12 and my arcana is +3, you guys. Wow. It's a 15.
I
can't believe I said I was going to choke her. It's so gnarly.
As you choke the life out of your sister.
The sneeze going up, and as the sneeze goes up, it actually doesn't help you. You do that on your own. The sneeze from Al goes up, and the sneeze, this dust, this goo from his nose goes up, and the goo, each little individual goo goes and unlocks each cage. As his monkey is up there slaughtering the other flying monkeys, freeing each of the crows.
Yes, Theo
The
James.
crows come down and surround all of you as Sally What's-Her-Face's story ends, looking all of you in the eyes, and she's looking at you, Chuck, as she's being choked out. And right before her life leaves her eyes, she goes, "Oh, was it good for you?" Hits the ground as the story of Sally What's-Her-Face comes to a close. Our group of intrepid heroes levels up to level 3. The magic of this power, the crows surrounding all of you. Not only that,
Brothers and sisters.
as you leave, her broom of flying, as you walk over, the broom laying on the floor levitates as soon as you get close, as if to say, only one of the same family can fly.
I'm gonna cry.
Was your sister? You murdered your own sister. It's so messed
Pan
up.
out. The carnival music plays. People are screaming and running. And the night lives long in the town of Omsford. Good job, everybody.
Wow.
My God. Okay.
Wow.
I'm reeling a little bit.
You murdered your own sister. That's really messed
Okay,
up.
let me say something.
Well, I didn't show you the picture.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't I had a much better idea in my brain.
Yeah.
She was about to kill hundreds of crows. Okay, those are
That's
my
true.
people. I am upset that I'll never.
But they're her people too.
Yeah, well, she was going to kill our people.
She rejected them. And
She
you
rejected
embraced
them, and she came, and they are my people. And I didn't even really need to get to know her anymore because I knew her plenty. Okay,
Right.
we all know how I felt
Can't
about
choose
Sally.
your family.
You can't choose your family, and you all are my chosen family who I choose. And the fact that I know I'm a crow, but I've
Wow.
never been able to fly, and she leaves me away a flight is making me a little emotion over here.
Poetic and beautiful.
her last action.
Yeah. Dang.
And you
Wow,
guys-
Bryan.
Thank you, Brian. Brian, you were
Wow.
thinking about leveling up. I didn't know you could top yourself, but this was
Magnificent.
incredible.
There's also a very fun, not to weirdly plug here, but I in prepping this, I recorded it and I put it on the Patreon that I do for the D&D podcast I run.
Oh.
We're almost done with it, to be honest, low key, recording our podcast. But when I prepped this, I did it all recorded.
No way. Okay, so
you can
please
hear-
plug.
Yeah, you can hear my thought process at
cool.
patreon.com/bladesedge. Because there was stuff I put in this that we didn't get.
Sure.
You over prep because you never know what you're
Right.
going to get to. Like items, who people were, things of that nature.
That is so cool.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay, that'll be
Very
the
fun.
link will be in the episode notes
Yes.
for your Patreon and also Instagram.
Oh yeah, all over the kid, everywhere else.
Yes.
Making music, and then we're running through a module, and we're almost done. And yeah, so even if you go listen to it, you'll have a ton of backlog stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very fun. I was like, as I was prepping, I was like, it'd be funny just to
kind of
let me just record
That's
it
so fun.
and get all the ideas down, so you
Yeah.
can see what did happen, what didn't happen.
Oh, I'm definitely
The
going to listen
thought
to that.
process.
I'm going to listen to what
Oh,
was the
that's
potential of
awesome.
what could have happened.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much,
Of
Bryan.
course.
You are
Bryan,
literally
a
the Lord
master
and
of his
Savior, the
craft.
King,
Incredible.
Dungeon Master, and Je Quoi, Uncle
It was
Lee.
so nice to
It
have
was
you.
So good to be
so
back.
so good to have Je Quoi back. back.
Incredible.
Internet ceramics.
Yeah,
Check
everywhere.
it out, please.
Oh my gosh.
Egbert, we didn't get a visit from Egbert, but in our hearts we did.
It's true in the hearts, yeah. I was, if I needed to heal, I was going to summon a large healing Egbert from the sky, radiating warmth. Maybe next time.
Hard-boiled Egbert.
She could do a lot on her turn and it didn't really work out. Like she was doing 4 things every single turn and like it didn't. She could have if the rolls. That's why I love D&D. It's the dice tell the story.
Right.
I roll hot on those. After the first round, you guys are
different
like,
world.
this is super duper dangerous.
Like the fact that the dice told the story that I got the final blow. Like after you did
know,
so
it
much
is a magic
damage,
coin.
I thought
I mean-
Je
I did too. I
Quoi-
mean, my sword.
Your sword. You did some serious damage, of course, my love.
No, but the fact that it landed on you was amazing.
Was
Je
like,
Quoi was the superstar of the battle.
crushing the damage. I was like, Je Quoi is gonna have his moment with Sally, but I got to have the final.
And I also
And
love
you
that
missed.
Je Quoi, who's the sweet doctor, ended up being the fiercest warrior.
Yeah, that is a tale. The truth of it.
Chug now has 6 arms.
And, Daniel and I are on ice because I might be with Al after he helped save my family.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
Al's
I'm
looking
left
pretty
with
good.
Completely accidental sneeze. Just him waking up.
He saved my family. So
Yeah.
Al's looking
I
pretty
did.
good.
I saved him.
And I'm
Of
back to
course.
just being single and sad.
Well, we'll find you someone. I promise.
There's always
Maybe I'll-
there's always the hive.
That's true. I might hang with the Hive for a
The
bit.
Hive is a
They
vibe,
seem to
dude.
be,
Yeah,
you know,
might need to hang out with the Hive because the Hive is like
3
bringing some
words.
good energy.
Assimilate. Yeah, I'll join the Hive for a bit. Let's do the Hive.
That was awesome.
Well, family, thank you so much. Thank you,
As
our
always, a
OG
blast.
D&D crew. It was amazing. Join us next time. We'll see you on Friday for some call home and huzzah!
Huzzah!